Hey guys, welcome back to Dermacom channel. I'm here to talk a little bit more about Infinity. Picked up the book Human Sphere, started reading it, and I felt like I was in the middle of a William Gibson novel. And you guys might not have any idea what I'm talking about. Who is William Gibson? He is the father of cyberpunk novels. Like, basically, you wouldn't have The Matrix or any of this other kind of stuff without William Gibson's first novel, Neuromancer. Well, in the beginning of Neuromancer, basically, they start talking and they don't give you any definitions, and you just, it's like an immersion program where you're just kind of chucked into a foreign country and have to learn the language from scratch. It's only later that I realized that the reason I was having such a hard time with this is that this is an expansion of the core rule system. Human Sphere is the expansion, not the actual original core rule book. So I got to give props though to Corvus Belli because they're doing it right. What do I mean by that? We're gonna go take a look at their website real quick, and everything will become clear. So what you guys are looking at right now is the Infinity it's a website that Corvus Belli put up. They're the makers of Infinity, called www.infinitythegame.com. Choose your language. As soon as you go into this website, you're treated royally to just an amazing amount of information about Infinity the game. If we kind of scroll down a little bit, need some tools because you're just beginning, click here. I plan on doing that later on. And probably the most amazing thing that I've seen is the fact that they give you for free, just go out to the website and you can use the Infinity Army tool to create army list for Infinity. Takes a few seconds to load up. It's really not that bad. After the initial load screen, you can go in and choose the faction that you want to create an army list for, and making sure that you can choose your language down here. So we're using the American/England flag English. And what's nice about this is that even beyond the core rule system where you would just pick a standard army, let's say Yujing, you can actually create stuff out of Human Sphere like the sectorial armies. One of the boxes of miniatures that we have is the starter box for the Japanese sectorial army. And what's interesting is that, again, there are, when you're choosing a sectorial army, it's very much like choosing a themed army list where you're reducing the number of models that you can choose from, but each model kind of gets a little something extra. So for instance, one of the things that I am aware of at this point, you have to pick a lieutenant. They're your commander of your Infinity Army, and in the sectorial army for the Yujing, certain models which couldn't be lieutenants before can be lieutenants here. There's also some extra stuff, but I don't want to go too deep because we really need to take a look at how this game runs in a basic demo kind of format before we go too far. But across the top, you have the different types of units you can select. So we'll pick the Butai, and if I'm pronouncing that wrong, guys, I'm sorry. And it kind of goes through and shows you the point costs, whether or not you can take special weapon or the special weapon costs, what weapons they come with configured, and each one has something different. Like for instance, here we're looking at a combi rifle, here we're looking at a multi-sniper rifle. Some of these down here that are combi rifle as well also have special rules, such as forward observer, or this one is a paramedic. Once you click there, it shows up on the right hand side, and this is your army list, which you can move down here, click on print, and print out an army list. Totals up the points for you, totals up how many points you're spending on special weapons. These are all things that are part of the game, but the fact that they have already kind of taken some of the frustration with learning a new system off your hands by providing you with this kind of tool is amazing. I'm already downloading the PDF of the original basic rules for Infinity, which I'll be reviewing this weekend. Not for you guys, but I'm going to be reading through it. And again, we're going to be moving kind of forward to hopefully do some nice full-blown demos in August. Anyways, guys, this is how a company should be doing it. I give major props to them. Some other game systems do have the rules online, and that is a huge step in the right direction. I just think that having the ability to build an army list for free, that's a win. Have a good one, guys, and I will be talking to y'all soon.